Hi my friends, today we model this object latch left, which has an interesting shape here inside, and it deserves to be modeled by us, isn't it? The drawing is here. You see there is a spherical external volume, and here inside is placed a revolving cut or revolved cut, which is dimensioned here. As you can see, the radius is asymmetrical. 3711.5 is the position of the center. Okay, and the part is here. You see what is the shape. Let's start to model, taking care of the drawing and dimensions. We start by creating the main volume in the plane XY. Line with the length of 126, dimension 126, and as you can see, the position of this point, which must be the center point of our model, is 109 minus 61.5. Yes, we place firstly this, we measure from this end. Yes, 109 minus 61.6. One 109 minus 61.5. Okay, to have dimensions like in the drawing, we place them like this. Then we start by drawing every single line, arc, and so on. I place here some dimensions, but first this line must contain the end point, then radius of 1.5, tangency here, external is 24, internal is 18, and the depth is 27. Then I draw a circle with this center and diameter of 46. This line ends somewhere here. You see, I didn't place the axis on the center point. And I draw a line so, and I continue with lines down. Trim, to see the spherical contour. Some other dimensions here, like 31.5 is this one. This is to be placed up, and then we continue with contour. A channel here, as you can see. Then a longer line and a shorter one. Good. Fillet of 2 at this corner and also this corner. Then chamfers of 0.5 up to both corners, 1, 2, and down here. Okay. And we continue with the dimensioning, yes, till we obtain the full sketch with fully constrained mentioned here. Finish sketch, revolve, OK, F6. This is the first volume. To cut with the revolving volume here, we create a sketch in this work plane. F7, we place a point which is positioned at 37 and 11.5, as I said. Finish sketch. Then we place an axis through this point perpendicular on the sketch plane, like this. You can see the axis here. Then a new plane by using this axis and the y-axis. This is the diametral plane of the new construction. Let's create the sketch for the new construction. The sketch is simple. We project two lines, the axis and this one. We make this construction line, and then we draw a line from the axis to the left, horizontal, an arc, a vertical, then we continue with an arc like this, and back to the axis. A closing, and here these two must be equal, this and this, and collinear this. Dimensions are in the drawing, 13 and 28. But also the radius. You see, this is a small vertical line, yes? This is to be dimensioned from the axis with 50. 50. Fully constrained. Finish sketch, revolve, cut, and the axis is here. Okay. All these 3 or 2 must be hidden. Then we continue with cutting these two faces. This two using these dimensions. Let's do it. In the plane XZ, we create a new sketch, F7. Line to the center and out. Project the x-axis, angles 26 and 34. Then offset at 14. Finish sketch, plane through this line, perpendicular on this or parallel, and then a plane based on this through the first line, and the other one perpendicular on this through the next line. This sketch is no more interesting. Now we split with this tool so that we eliminate what the arrow shows us. We eliminate this plus the other tool on the other direction. Okay, the two planes must be also hidden. Good. Now there is here a feature which is not accepted. You see, this is round-ended. Round-ended. We create a new sketch on this plane. This plane. We make almost everything construction, but not this. Then we project this arc and we connect with our lines the two arcs. finish sketch, extrude, cut all the way. Nothing is cutted up. Yes? Okay. The next cut is this. Yes? From 1.5 to 30 millimeters, remaining here 12, and radius 1.5. The plane for the sketch is this one, F7. We draw a rectangle somewhere. We apply fillet of 2 to these two corners, dimension of 30, dimension of 1.5, and dimension from the center at 12 divided by 2. I project this geometry and I apply tangency between this and this, only to have fully constrained here. Yes? Finish sketch, extrude, cut, symmetrical all the way. Okay. Then mirror of this last feature about the XY plane. As you can see, we have the other cut. Good. The next is this square of 14 to obtain the square prism. 14. We select this plane, you see, this one, to create a new sketch. Home. F7. This is not useful, so I make it construction, then polygon with 4 faces, sides, and a dimension of 14. Good. Now we have to cut this external, and we can do this by selecting each one. Extrude this. Let's apply cut to see what happens. All the way. 2, 3, 4. Okay. If we make this view, we see where is this hole to be placed, diameter of 3, distance of 8. Yes? Good. It comes from here to back. From here to back. Point on the same vertical with the center point, and at a distance of 8. Finish sketch. Hole 3 through. Everything is okay. Okay. The last before the fillets is this small channel with these dimensions to be placed at the end of the square feature. The distance is 1.5. Yes. Good. What is this for? What do you think? This is to separate the left latch from the right latch. Yes. There is another part named latch right. We don't model it because it's similar with this one, and this is the difference between them. A channel. When you have all of them on the table, you must separate which is which. Okay, then we turn this like in the drawing, this, to have here the channel. On this face we draw a line, but let me make this construction lines, a new line from somewhere here down. Keep pressed the left button, up and close. This point is placed in the center point. This end is tangent to this, and the dimension is 2.5. 2.5. Finish sketch. Extrude. Cut. 1.5. Okay. There are some chamfers here. Yes, of 0.5. So let's apply chamfer 0.5 to each side. This dimension is here. It is not rigorously correct, but everyone will understand what is this about. Yes. The last are these fillets, as you can see in the drawing, radius 1.5, 1.5 to all the contour, but starting with this one to apply also here another fillet. Okay, as I said, I select this to apply 1.5 also here, yes, and then to the sides and up. Okay, this is the part, my friends. Yes, let's apply material, steel cast with general aspect of steel cast, and we select some faces to be machined, also the spherical face, this face, and anyone you like. Like this faces, and also the end, and also this chamfer to be polished. Good. What are the properties? The properties are here. You see, this is the most suggestive and useful. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.